Bob Matthews, George Everett at Pleasant Valley High School for the King of the Ridge Wrestling Tournament Finals. We're going to see what team in the area reigns supreme. It was Palmerton, Northern Lehigh, Lehighton, and Pleasant Valley. And Pleasant Valley is in the finals against the reigning and defending champion, Lehighton Indians. And George, we expect a Donnybrook out here this afternoon in Brodheadsville.
As you said earlier, there's going to be a lot of action. Might end up in a quick pin, but there's going to be a lot of action. And it's a little different for us. I mean, 18 weight classes instead of your regular 13. And, we're going to have to be on our toes because stuff's going to happen quickly.
Yeah, it happens very quickly. Like we usually see in the lighter weights, you'll have a takedown, then a reversal, then back points, then another reversal, then more back points. I think last year we had one match, the final was like 21-18. And the officials like, whoa, slow down. But it's so much fun to see these youngsters as they start their journey to maybe going on to be the next state champion. Yeah. And it used to be King of the Ridge was King of Carbon County. And Jim Thorpe no longer is able to participate, so the Pleasant Valley Bruins stepped up, and now we have Carbon County and a little part of Monroe. So still, King of the Ridge, you wear that crown, and that's a lot of pride that goes into this tournament. So we're looking for lots of action, like you said, maybe some really quick action, quick pins, but you're going to be entertained, I guarantee it. Bob Matthews, George Everett, and the rest of the BRC 13 sports crew bringing you action here from Pleasant Valley High School. Don't go away. You're not going to want to miss the King of the Ridge Finals. Bob Matthews, George Everett back here inside Pleasant Valley High School. The big gymnasium that is hosting the championship round of the King of the Ridge Wrestling Tournament. We'll find out who reigns supreme in just a few moments. Now it's time for our national anthem. Good job with the Star-Spangled Banner. It takes a lot of guts to
nicely done, yes.
Get up and sing in front of a group of people. The nerves have to be, going crazy, but she did an outstanding job.
Lineup. Weighing in at 44 pounds for Pleasant Valley, we have Ava Lee Rodriguez or Nikki Musto. And for the Lehighton Indians, we have Ryan Desmond. Do I keep going?
Hold on, let them shake hands and then.
Do I keep going?
Yep.
Just keep going?
Yep.
Okay. Nope. At 48 pounds for Pleasant Valley, we have Ava Lee Rodriguez or Nikki Musto. And for the Lehighton Indians, we have Luke Didle. 62 pounds for Pleasant Valley, we have Jael Jernigan. And for the Lehighton Indians, we have James Corby. At 56 pounds for Pleasant Valley, we have Buck O'Griffin. And for the Lehighton Indians, we have Weston Stokel or Nora Bonzer, sorry. And then at 60 pounds for Pleasant Valley, we have Brady Steinmetz. And again, for the Lehighton Indians, we have Weston Stokel or Nora Bonzer.
Landon. Say also 50.
Oh, I'm sorry, and also Landon Haney. Sorry, I skipped him. And then 66, right? At 66, 63. Oh, so no, wait, which one is it? Sorry, this is my first announcing job. Thanks. At 63 pounds, we again, for Pleasant Valley, have 60 pounds again? Dude.
No, 63. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, I was right. Come on. I was crushing it. We have Brady Steinmetz and Landon Haney. And then for the Lehighton Indians, we have Grace Heckman. Now I'm at 66. At 66 pounds for Pleasant Valley, we have Colin Keller. And for the Lehighton Indians, we have Valentino Shoup. Okay, now I'm moving on to 69. At 69 pounds for Pleasant Valley, we have Gage O'Griffin. And for the Lehighton Indians, we have Zeke Snyder. 72. At 72 pounds for Pleasant Valley, we have Liam DeVot. And for Lehighton, we have Avery Hugart. 75. At 75 pounds for Pleasant Valley, we have Amel Buchel. And for Lehighton, we have Johnny Fisher or Jack Scarpati. At 78 pounds for Pleasant Valley, we have Henry Duckworth. And again for Lehighton, we have Johnny Fisher and Jack Scarpati. 82. At 82 pounds for Pleasant Valley, we have Gage Pio. And for Lehighton, we have Zach Zener. I don't know. 87. At 87 pounds for Pleasant Valley, we have Xander Camus. And for Lehighton, we have Zayden Heckman. At 92 pounds for Pleasant Valley, we have Carter Williams. And for Lehighton, we have Ty Labasso. 97. At 97 pounds for Pleasant Valley, we have Cassidy Nelson. And for Lehighton, we have Camden Moyer. At 107 for Pleasant Valley, we have Chris Bruno. And for Lehighton, we have Cal Witt. And then I just read. Just say that. And for Lehighton, 122, Jerome Scarpati will win by forfeit. And at 162, for Lehighton, Vincent Summers will also win by forfeit.
All right, so we're getting ready to rock and roll here. And our 2026 King of the Ridge sponsors, Lehighton Kia. Pin down your next ride at Lehighton Kia. Go-Getters Handyman Services, LLC. One call does it all. Rappa Law Service, planning for your future and protecting your rights. And the Fifth Generation Company. Contact them for all your residential and commercial needs. Pentella Data, speed is our business. And our silver sponsors this afternoon, Rensher Chevrolet, Neff's National Bank, and George's Busing. We really appreciate all the support from our sponsors, the gold and silver sponsors that step up year after year for our King of the Ridge Wrestling Tournament.
All right, waiting for the Lehighton captains.
Wow, that's a lot of captains there.
Yeah.
A lot of captains on that ship for Lehighton. 3 captains for the Bears. Mr. Hartraft, our referee.
All right. Choice to Lehighton.
So Lehighton gets choice. That will be
Know what-
starting at 44 pounds. And Avalee Rodriguez taking on Rion Desmond. Avalee is a first-year wrestler. Her favorite sport is wrestling. And her favorite move is a shot and takedown. She likes playing with her cousins, and she likes playing outside.
All right. Ryan Desmond, first
Evil
year
mouse.
wrestling.
Ow.
And he likes wrestling because sometimes they get to play dodgeball at practice. Favorite move is the sprawl. And in the off season, plays soccer, hobbies, swimming, ninja gymnastics, and going to the playground.
They like the outdoors. They like the outdoors. Love to hear that. So we'll be starting off at 44 pounds as they check in over at the table.
So announce it now. 44 pounds, Avalee Rodriguez and Rian Desmond.
Okay, here we go. 2 Titans going at it here at 44 pounds.
Whoa, might be a caution.
Oh, this, I love these. Oh my God, I love these kids.
There we go.
Avalee Rodriguez in on the shot.
Nothing yet.
And Rian Desmond had a takedown attempt and now has Avalee Rodriguez in a little bit of trouble. Gets a 3-point takedown. This is where it starts. They start here, and then next thing you know, they're on the podium out of Hershey.
Yep. Has the half in. See if he
running
can run
it.
Yep.
Uh-oh, Rodriguez battling, though. She's doing a good job fighting off her back. Avalee's doing a really good job as she turns into it. Smart young wrestler there. Look at that, and she rolls through. 3-point near fall for Desmond. Rodriguez did a terrific job there fighting it off. And it's 1 minute first period, 1.5 minutes second, 1.5 minute third period.
All right, choice to Lehighton.
So look at that takedown. He goes for that outside sweep single, and then Rodriguez tries to battle back, and then
Little help there on the
takes
positioning.
it back. Yep, our official is doing an outstanding job. He's terrific. And George was talking about.
I said he really, I can't say enough how much he helped our girls this year. You know, just like not only like correcting them at a timeout and stuff like that. I'm really impressed.
And here he's he's keeping a close eye and giving guidance when he needs to. And you love to see that at this level because they're learning. They're learning the sport. Avalee Rodriguez is riding tough with that one-on-one on the wrist.
She's getting a little high there.
Ricky Fraunheiser, the Lehighton head wrestling coach for the youth team. Former Monarch, King's College graduate, like yours truly, although he was a much better wrestler than I was at King's.
No change in control.
Sometimes, even in college, I wish the official would have helped me. So Rodriguez all set. Desmond.
Uh-oh. Desmond on his side.
Yep, he's getting back up to his base. Rodriguez riding tough, though. She was up on her toes like you're supposed to. Pressure on the upper back. 30 seconds to go here in the second period. Desmond's doing a good job, though. Up on his base, and Rodriguez now trying to break him back down, trying to tuck the wrist under. 15 seconds to wrestle. And Rodriguez is trying to turn him, but Desmond's fighting that off, getting back up to his knees. So Rian Desmond manages to not give up any points there in that second period. He tried for that little runaround single, and Abelie Rodriguez dodged him and got her takedown to cut the lead in half to 6-3 in favor of Desmond. Now she's trying to shoot that half, George.
Oh, and she's going to get a couple near fall points here. And if she gets the full count, nope, only 2 at this point.
Yep, referee's holding 2. Abelie Rodriguez coming out aggressive in this third period. Now she has Desmond in trouble.
There it is.
There it is. It's a good match for both of them.
309 if I don't think so.
Big win by the Bears. Here you go, and
yep,
got a
started
little
with
bit
that
of trouble.
half.
Yep, and she sunk that half in pretty tight and had the forearm trapped and in the body press. And there's the fall.
Winner by fall in 2 minutes and 49 seconds, Abelie Rodriguez, Pleasant Valley.
Oh, 2 minutes 49. Oh, yeah. 1 minute first period, minute and a half.
Yeah.
I'm programmed.
It's all right, you're an English teacher.
Wrestling at 48 pounds,
No, I ain't.
we have Nikki Musto for Pleasant Valley and Luke Didell for Lehighton.
And Musto, wrestling 2 years, he says he wrestles because it's fun. His favorite move is the stack. What do you do in the off season? He says wrestle. His hobbies are video games and playing sports outside.
All right, and Luke Didell, 3rd year of wrestling. It's a very good sport to keep in shape. He likes to butcher. And the off season, he likes to play with his friends, and his hobbies are football, riding dirt bike, camping, and going to Penn State.
These two little guys are really out there battling, very even. But now it looks like Musto's going to go around and get the takedown and locks up a cradle. Musto locks up that cradle off the takedown. Oh, and there's the fall. Wow.
52 seconds.
2 young men, even Steven, and Musto gets the takedown, and next thing you know, locks up that cradle.
52 seconds, Nicholas Musto, Pleasant Valley.
Wow. He had that takedown, and then he locked up that cradle, and he had the knee in the side and everything, George. That was fantastic technique.
Yeah. There he adjusts. Boom shaka.
So your defending champion, Lehighton Indians, jump out to a quick 12-0 lead by virtue of 2 falls.
52 pounds for Pleasant
Lehighton,
Valley,
I'm
Jael
sorry.
Jernigan.
The Bruins are out on top,
And
yeah.
for Lehighton,
I
James
mixed-
Corby.
I have Lehighton on the bottom of my score sheet and the Bears on the top, and on the screen it's the other way, so that's my bad. So let's do that again. So Lehighton now trails the defending champion, now trails the Pleasant Valley Bruins by a score of 12-6 after 2 falls by the Bruin wrestlers. All right, so now at 52 pounds, GL Jernigan against James Corby. Jernigan is from Pleasant Valley, and Corby is from Lehighton, and Corby's in trouble.
Yep, second year of experience for Corby. He likes to wrestle, likes to cradle, likes baseball, riding bikes, and dirt bike.
And JL Jernigan is a first-year wrestler. She does it because it's fun. She likes to sweep, and she plays football in the off-season. Her hobbies are Fortnite and playing her PS5. I'll tell you what, looks like she also wrestled in the offseason, because she come out and jumped out to a 7-0 lead to take down a 4-point near fall. And JL looks like she's all business. We're at 52 pounds here in our King of the Ridge wrestling tournament. Watch this takedown and just
nice.
She said she likes the sweep, and that was just a toss. And now she'll start out on bottom. Corby on top, pulls her back, and then Jernigan spins out. Wow. Sit out, turn in. Then she comes back and gets the reversal.
(8-0) already. She has a half in. Nope, slips out. Still in control, no escape.
She's still in control. 50 seconds to go. Jernigan picks up the leg. And then she has Corby in trouble. Holding 4. Officials holding 4. 35 seconds to go here in this second period. Corby doing a heck of a job to avoid the fall. He's battling, turning in, trying to keep his other shoulder, his right shoulder off the mat. And now he's going to get off his back. Good job by Corby to battle, and get back up to his base. 4-point near fall, though, for Jernigan. So Pleasant Valley, the Bruins, coming out on fire early as they jumped out to a 12-0 lead on the defending champ Lehighton Indians. Jernigan, man, she's all business.
Yep. Choice to Corby.
Give Corby a lot of credit, though. Battling. Never give up. Right, George? Never
Right.
give up.
And a takedown will do it here.
Jernigan pushes down on the head. Trying to spin behind Corby, holding her off with, had a whizzer in there.
That'll do it.
And Jernigan gets the takedown and wins by technical fall.
Winner
Lehighton
by tech fall.
looking to get back into it at 56 pounds, but here's the deciding
46
takedown
seconds.
for the
Jael
tech fall
Jernigan,
win.
Pleasant Valley.
So Jael Ferguson wins by technical fall, and the Bruins, the homestanding Bruins, up by a score of 17-0.
Wrestling at 56 pounds for Pleasant Valley, Bucko Griffin, and for Lehighton, Weston Stokel.
So Weston Steckel coming in here. Got to get Lehighton back on track against Bucko Griffin. Two of my favorite names in these with these lineups. Bucko Griffin, Weston Steckel, they sound like they're in the Wild West, ready to rock and roll. I love those names. So Bucko Griffin, 56 pounds, wrestling experience 4 years, and he likes wrestling to beat people up. His favorite move is the ball and chain. He plays rugby in the off-season, and his hobby, video games.
Yep. Weston Steckel, second year of wrestling. It's fun, and he likes winning trophies. Favorite move, the cradle. And he likes to play football and wrestle, video games, and fishing.
Bucko Griffin gets the first point to take down with about 20 seconds, and now we're down to under 15 in the first period, and these periods go very quickly. You've got a 1-minute first period, or a 1-minute first period, and then a 1.5 minute second and third period.
Oh boy.
And he has Steckel stacked up. Wow. 57 seconds.
Ball at 57 seconds. Bucko Griffin, Pleasant Valley.
The Bears coming out here, George, fired up.
Yep. He's going to stack him here. Look at, he pushes the hips up, and he gets it.
23-0 already. But we're coming into the heart of
Wrestling
Lehighton's
at
lineup.
60 pounds, we have Landon Haney for Pleasant Valley and Nora Bonser for Lehighton.
Okay, so Landon Haney, 3 years of wrestling experience. He likes to compete with hard and tough wrestlers and learn new moves. His favorite move is the headlock. And what do you do in the off season? He wrestles, rides a quad and a dirt bike, and he plays Fortnite.
All right, Nora Bonser, first year wrestling. She likes wrestling because she can beat her sister and it's fun. She likes the cradle or the armbar. Off season, she's soccer, track, and any other sport.
So already we're at 60 pounds, and Landon Haney gets the takedown to go up by a score of 8-0. I'm sorry.
How'd she get 8? I thought it was 4, right? 4 and 3, 7.
I gotta be honest. Took my eye off for just a second, and like we were talking about how it happened so quickly. 2-point near fall at the end of the first period, so 10-0, I believe. Now 11-0. I guess he gave it a 3-point near fall. Man, it's going fast and furious now, George. So Haney, I believe, had takedown.
4 near fall. 3 near fall, but it's still only 10 in my book. I don't know. Nobody's complaining
I
about
thought Bonzer had an escape somewhere. It must have been a...
it. But then there should be a point on the Lehighton side.
Right, so, all right.
I don't know.
So we'll go with 11-0.
Reversal there for Haney.
It could have been a takedown, George, and 2 near fall, a 3-point and a 4-point.
Could be.
That would still only be 10, though. Oh, well. Unless it was 2
I don't think it's
4-point
gonna
near
matter.
or 2 2-point near falls. But Haney has Bonzo in trouble. 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Winner by fall, 1 minute and 30 seconds, Landon Haney.
There you can see it.
That was a tough one to score.
Now.
Bonzer's tough, though. She battled and battled. But Haney a little too much for her early in that second period. So now 29-0 in favor of the Bruins.
63 pounds for Pleasant Valley, Brady Steinmetz, and for Lehighton, Grace Heckman.
Steinmetz has been wrestling 4 years because it's fun and challenging. He loves the low leg sweep. He wrestles and plays soccer in the off season, and he gardens and plays soccer as his hobbies.
All right, Grace Heckman, 4th year wrestling. Wrestling's fun and it makes you tough. Favorite move, the cradle. And she likes to cheer. She likes club wrestling. She's competition cheerleader, wrestling and hanging with her friends in the off season.
So she's a serious athlete. Steinmetz on top by virtue of that takedown, 3-0. And he has Heckman in a little bit of trouble, but she rolls through. 2-point near fall, though, awarded to Steinmetz.
All right, choice to Steinmetz. Going on top.
And then there are young lady or girl programs in high school, and in the youth ranks, though, they are starting in the Buell to have girls wrestling. So you have girls JV and varsity this year. It was really fun to see that. And now in these tournaments, George, you know, the young ladies are wrestling boys, so they get even tougher.
Yep.
All right, our 2026 King of the Ridge sponsors, our gold sponsors, Lehighton Kia. In Lehighton, you can pin down your new ride at Lehighton Kia. Also, Go Getters Handyman Services LLC in Lehighton. One call does it all. And Rapa Law Office in Lehighton, or Rapa Law Office in Lehighton, planning your future and protecting your rights. Give them a call if you need help on the legal front. And the Fifth Generation Company in Lehighton. Contact them for all your residential and commercial needs. And Penn Teledata, located in Palmerton. Speed is our business. Located on Delaware Avenue in Palmerton. Tending to Brady Steinmetz, I think he had a little blood in his nose, so the outstanding training staff over here. We were talking to them earlier, and they said they've been doing this 20 years. And our silver sponsors, Rentschler Chevrolet, located in Slatington, Neff's National Bank in Palmerton, and then George's Busing, also in Palmerton. Proud to be a sponsor of our King of the Ridge Wrestling Tournament Championship. Steinmetz going right to work after that blood timeout. Breaks Heckman down.
All right, Heckman trying to work up, heads on the mat. Steinmetz pulling that hand across, trying to work a tilt. There it is. Ooh,
That's
better
pretty
watch
advanced,
himself.
George.
Yeah.
With wrestling, to go with the tilt. Steinmetz, as we mentioned, 4 years of wrestling experience.
Oh.
So Steinmetz getting ready.
Ooh, don't reach back.
And Grace Heckman was ready to go. I thought she was going to try to hit a quick stand-up and get out, but Steinmetz broke her down almost immediately. Steinmetz up on his toes, applying pressure. Weight on that upper back. But Heckman doing a good job staying on her base. Winding down to 20 seconds left in this second period. We're currently at 63 pounds in our King of the Ridge Wrestling Final. Lehighton, the defending champ, find themselves down 29-0 already after our first 6 bouts.
All right, choice to Heckman. And she's going to go on the bottom.
She's tough. And Steinmetz says that he's going to let Heckman up. So it's now 5-1 in favor of the Pleasant Valley Bruin wrestler. So escape to Heckman as they're both on their feet. Heckman takes a nice shot from deep, gets in on the single, but Steinmetz counters, fights it off, and manages to get a takedown of his own. Good defense by Brady Steinmetz. I like, though, Heckman's very smart. And she knows to turn away from the arm bar and the half. Now Steinmetz trying to lock up that half with that arm bar still in there. And now Heckman's in some trouble.
She's getting stacked right there.
There it is. Heckman wrestled tough, though. I was really proud of her. She showed me a lot of moxie. So a fall going to Brady Steinmetz. 35-0. So the Lehighton Indians have to mount a comeback. Here you go. You saw that stack, and
Winner by fall
the official
at 2
hits the
minutes
mat.
and 24 seconds is Brady Steinmetz, Pleasant Valley.
Steinmetz and Haney look tough, really tough. Both with 4 years of wrestling experience. Looks like they're practice
Wrestling
partners
at
in the room.
66 pounds, Colin Keller, Lehighton, Valentino Shue.
I think this is going to be a really good match.
Yeah.
Keller, 5 years wrestling experience. He said it keeps him active and healthy, and he loves physical sports. Favorite move, reinforced arm bar. In the off-season, he likes to go to club, play baseball and football. Hobbies, church, spending time with family, boating, swimming, and gaming, and staying active.
Valentino Shue, 4 years of wrestling. He likes it because it makes you strong. His favorite move, the mixer. I assume that's a cement mixer. Likes to club wrestle and play football in the off-season. And
Yeah, it's going to be a good one.
yeah.
2 experienced youth wrestlers.
Well, Lehighton has to stop the bleeding here if they want any chance whatsoever.
Yep, they still have time because there are several weight classes left, but they're down 35-0. And these 2 wrestlers counter, and Keller still had a hold of Valentino Shue's legs, so no control. Scoreless first period. This is the first period we've seen all afternoon.
Yeah. All right. And I had choice going to shoot, but yeah, I was going to say kid for Pleasant Valley Ferd, but wasn't his choice.
Nice try.
Yeah, shoot the Furs.
Coach is laughing. Coaches of these youth teams do an outstanding job. Have to be careful, potentially dangerous, slamming down like that as the head bounced off the mat for Keller, but he pops up, he's okay. Back down. Getting ready at the whistle. You know, I was looking through our biography cards.
Uh-oh.
I thought this is going to be a really good match when I saw the years of experience and the moves and everything they like. Potentially dangerous, but there was a 2-point reversal awarded. So Mr. Hartraff, the official, telling Colin Keller why he made that potentially dangerous call. I think it was the chicken wing. Knox cuts the leg. Traps the
He's
leg.
going for the Merkel.
Yeah, I was just going to say. Here it is.
Ew.
I don't think he has it locked up.
Well, Keller's got to stretch him out before he gets that.
I was just going to say, he doesn't have him locked up. It's stretched.
And Shoup is, nope. There's the Merkel.
No points. It was a roll through in reaction time. Wow, what a good bout.
Ooh, whizzer.
Wizards.
Love the whizzer.
Okay, good job by Keller to keep his head from rolling under. He could have been stacked, but these 2 young guys are really good wrestlers.
Yeah.
Very impressed.
That's why you never let go of the whizzer.
Nope. Shid whizzer, regular whizzer, sometimes your best friend. Boy, these kids are good. If you're a high school coach and you're watching this, you're like, man, keep an eye on these 2 young men in the future. Seeing them at the Buell next year and probably in the finals or close to it.
There's a takedown for Shoup.
Good job by Shoup.
Right
And then
now.
Keller's trying to.
Yeah. He stepped over.
Yep. And now he's.
Oh, and he's going to get a reversal here. And a couple of near fall, maybe? No, Shoup rolls right through. There, 2 near fall. Reversal 2, near fall 2.
Wow. 45 seconds to go. Keller in control. Got to be careful he doesn't get put on his back.
And Shoup's got to
turn.
keep driving.
Smart move by Keller to just get out in front and give it up because he was in a little bit of trouble defensively as well. No points awarded there, George. And now
Escape.
Gets the escape. He needs a takedown to win. 11 seconds to go.
5, 4,
6-4.
3, 2, 1. No.
Wow. That was the bout of the day right there so far. Wow. That was the bout of the day. Terrific job by both young men. Wow, that was exciting.
And there you can see that Keller got the hips over.
That was terrific, George. That was worth the price of admission, that bout. All right, so coming up next, 69 pounds, Gage O'Griffin for Pleasant Valley. He's been wrestling 4 years. He does like wrestling a lot because he likes all sports. His favorite move is a power half. What do you do in the off season? More wrestling, and his hobbies are video games. So it's Gage O'Griffin against Zeke Snyder.
Yep. And Zeke's 4th year of wrestling, and he likes wrestling to get tough. Favorite move, the chin whip. Maybe we'll get to see that. He wrestles and plays football in the off season. He does a great job at both. And a takedown for Zeke Snyder.
So Lehighton needs to get back on track now, down 38-0 if they want to, repeat as King of the Ridge champions. Gage O'Griffin with the cool mohawk. But Zeke Snyder up 2 weight classes.
Yep.
Was going to wrestle down at 63, but Coach Fraunheiser felt that he's one of their best wrestlers, and he moved him up to handle one of Pleasant Valley's really good wrestlers.
All right, choice to O'Griffin.
And Snyder
Gonna
giving away
defer.
that extra weight. He looked really good in that first period, getting the takedown.
And Zeke going on the bottom.
So Gage O'Griffin on top. You can see a little size difference between O'Griffin and Snyder, but Snyder, really a smart young wrestler.
Yep, tough kid. All right, O'Griffin's a little bit high.
Snyder trying to come out the back. He's got the head. He's trying to roll him over. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, wow. Great job. Great job by Zeke Snyder. Now he's tilting. Got the tilt. Wow, look at that. The reverse tight waist.
Step over the head. Trying to suck that chin back.
Wow, Snyder's good. This
Yeah,
young
he
man
is.
he's wrestling, this Gage O'Griffin's really, really good too. Snyder has him in trouble.
30 seconds yet. That
O'Griffin's in some trouble.
Zeke's got to get off his knees, on his toes, which he just did.
He's got that arm bar. There it is.
There we go.
But
Under 10.
O'Griffin doing a good job battling though, trying to avoid the 6 points.
There we go. There we go.
Wow, 1 second left. Man, O'Griffin battled. Thought he was going to make it. Snyder was able to come up with that fall.
Fall at 2 minutes 20 seconds. Oh, at tech. Oh,
I'm sorry.
No, I was right.
Okay, she doesn't know what a hot mic is, does she?
It doesn't appear that way.
I'm like, I watched him pin up.
So Zeke Snyder comes up with Lehighton's first win of the afternoon, and who would have thought, George, after 8 bouts that Lehighton was didn't get their win until the 8th bout. Good job by Snyder though to get his team back on
For
track.
Pleasant Valley, we have Liam Devad, and for Lehighton, Avery Hugar.
So these two young men going right at it. Lehighton, Avery Hugart comes right out and puts Liam Devad in trouble. Devad's been wrestling 6 years because it's fun. He likes the surfboard, or he likes the surfboard. His favorite move, baseball and football, is what he does in the off season, and he plays video games, hunts, and fishes.
And Hugert, 3rd year wrestling. He likes it because he can throw people around. Favorite move, the cement job. In the offseason, he plays soccer, video games, playing outside.
George, it's going to be another highly competitive matchup right here. DeVat came out, and Avery Hugart jumped out to a 6-0 lead, and Liam DeVat came back with 5 points of his own. Potentially dangerous. These two young men, right off the whistle, bam, went right after each other.
Hugart up to his feet.
I'd like to see at this level the top wrestler trap the ankle more.
Yeah, I'm a fan of that. All right, Hugart defers. And DeVat's going to go on top. Offensive position.
So 18 weight classes here this afternoon.
Whoa, there we go. And a reversal and a tilt.
I was surprised it didn't give him like an escape and a takedown, but I guess it happened so fast with reaction time it was a reversal.
Get your head out of there, Hugart. And DeVat's in good position now.
Wow. Back and forth, back and forth. (9-7) now.
It's a shame how Hugart worked for that reversal and DeVat got his in like 2 seconds.
Coach is yelling that DeVat's too far out front. He has to be careful.
Is he going for the Merkle too?
25 seconds.
Yep. And he's going to get too near fall out of it.
So now we're tied up at 9-9. These last two bouts have been incredible.
Yeah. That should do it for that period.
Wow.
All right.
Even Steven. Minute 30 to go here in this one. All tied up between DeVat and Hugart. 9-9.
See, to me, that's a tight waist.
Yeah, you got to start at the belly button. With your hand at the belly button when you start. DeVat has to be careful. He's going to give up a reversal. Nope. Still had the leg lock. And DeVat right back where he started. A lot of action, George, between these two young men, huh?
Yeah. Now he's got to watch for the Merkle again. Got to just clear that arm.
Coming up on 35 seconds to wrestle in regulation. DeVat looking for a cradle, now coming back, giving that up. Trying to stack him.
Oh, he's getting near fall points here. Whoa, he's getting close to pinning himself.
I know. He almost, and that's what Coach Fronheiser was yelling, that DeVat was defensive.
There it is.
Oh my goodness. DeVat got a little bit too high and sloppy on the far side. A lot of action, back and forth, back and forth. And wow, A.V. Hugart comes up with a big, big fall.
There it is. Yeah, he was flat.
Yeah, and he almost
that,
pinned
Hugart.
himself defensively early, and the official did not call it. And then he had him in trouble. He had Hugart in trouble, and then he lost it, and Hugart was able to shift his weight and then put the vat on his back and got the big pin.
75 pounds for Pleasant Valley, Amel Bugle.
That was a heck of a match.
Lehighton, Johnny Fisher.
Lehighton slowly clawing their way back into the match. Emil Vukul from Pleasant Valley, been wrestling 5 years. The discipline of the sport, he loves it. And following my brothers, one wrestler in college, the other in high school, and he loves the arm bar. He likes to work outside. He likes the beach, the pool, and playing soccer. His hobby is swimming, biking, and all sports.
Johnny Fisher, this is his 4th year of wrestling. He likes wrestling because it's fun and he likes to practice. Good for him. All right, cement job, his favorite move. He plays football in the off season. His hobbies, video games, and riding bike.
So 3-0 in favor of Johnny Fisher on off that first takedown. Stalemate. Back to the center. Emil Vukul, saw him at the Valley Elementary Wrestling League tournament. Solid young wrestler. Good matchup between two wrestlers who've wrestled 4 and 5 years. Vukul trying to spin out of that, but Johnny Fisher did a good job staying with him.
All right, choice to Bucle. He's going to defer.
Johnny Fisher says that he is, like, as George mentioned, George is a fortune teller. He knows what, so he defers. Johnny Fisher sprawls. Vukul takes that shot. And Fisher sprawled, and now Fisher's trying to come around on Zukul, and he's going to put him in trouble. He's got Zukul in a heck of a lot of trouble. Zukul trying to roll through.
Johnny's got to sag his hips. Got to flatten out those hips. He's plenty of time here.
He's got the half in the arm bar. And man, if Fisher gets the pin, that's big.
Injury time. So is that 5 near fall points?
5,
yes.
Yep. You can tell that George Everett's been around this sport for a while. Here you go, watch. He's got that half.
He's stretching it out there.
Stretching it out, and he's got the arm bar. And Vukul, he's holding his stomach, so I think he got stretched. He might have pulled, yeah, got twisted right there, and I think maybe he hurt his ribs or pulled a muscle. But Vukul was in a lot of trouble there. Fisher had that in tight. Fisher's all business.
See, now somebody yelled, "Do not let him up, John." See, just the opposite. He's caught him twice.
Yeah.
Off the takedown.
Not everybody's a coach, George, you know. They think they are sometimes.
And listen, I don't know what I'm talking about. Who am I to say?
You do.
I'm not at practice.
I know, but you've been a coach for how many years?
137.
That's right, and a wrestler for 48.
Yeah.
George is 172 years old. He looks great for his age. 18 seconds to go here in this second period.
Ooh. Fisher got a little high.
Yeah, Fisher better be careful. Vukul is a tough wrestler.
And the period's going to end.
Lehighton mounting a comeback, down 38-12 by virtue of 2 pins, and that last one could be the turning point of the match at 72 pounds when Avery Hugart caught Liam DeVat who had him in a lot of trouble on the far side of the mat. But then Hugart managed to wriggle out of it and put Devat on his back and pick up the fall.
Well, that didn't work out for Buchel. Reversal for Fisher.
Fisher's a tough customer.
Makes it 13-0. He needs a set of near fall points or an escape and a takedown.
Yep, he's coming out front. He's trying to, thought maybe he's going to try to work a cement mixer or something.
I heard Coach Frohnheiser say cut him.
No escape yet.
Now he's going under for that elbow and the chin again. He's going for the mixer.
Buchel's stretching out though, trying to avoid getting taken to his back. Fisher coming out, trying to think what he's trying to do. Right now he's on top 13-1, so he has a major decision already.
So if he can get his leg out, he can cut him. Stalemate. Oh. I didn't even see that.
Yeah, me neither. I didn't know he had the takedown, but he wins by technical fall. Tricky on the far side, so big 5-point win. So 38-17 now in favor of the homestanding Bears. Johnny Fisher, though, picks up a big win for Lehighton as the middle of their lineup doing damage. Zeke Snyder, Avery Hugart, and Johnny Fisher. So now we move up to 78 pounds.
For Pleasant Valley, Henry Duckworth, and for Lehighton, Jack Scarpati.
So Duckworth's been wrestling 4 years, likes practicing with his teammates in tournaments. He loves to duck under, he collects cards, he runs cross country, and he likes to beat up his brother. His hobby's wrestling and cross country.
Yep, and Jack Scarpati, 4th year of wrestling. It's fun and he can pin people. His favorite move's the cradle. He plays soccer and football and video games in the off season. He likes hunting and swimming and playing football.
So Pleasant Valley getting back on track here with Duckworth getting a quick takedown. He has the cradle locked up. Good job by Scarpati to kick out of that, but he does give up 2 near fall points. Duckworth looking for that cradle again, but good job by Scarpati to use his legs to not allow Duckworth to try to sneak in that cradle. Scarpati trying to roll him through with that pulling down on the arm.
Choice to Scarpati, who's going to defer. And Duckworth will start on the bottom.
Duckworth tries to stand. Scarpati breaks him down, but now Duckworth does manage to get to his feet. And George and I were blessed to do the District 11 2A finals last week. And I got to tell you, George, that region that they're in, whew, that's a loaded region. A lot of the young men we saw win championships at the District 11 tournament did not win championships at regions. But several did manage to still make it out the states.
All right, Scarpati better let go of the head, which he does. Reversal for Duckworth. All right, Jack Scarpati up the base. Duckworth has that forearm. Ooh, he has a leg.
Look at that, man. Look at that. Duckworth has Scarpati in trouble. Coming up on 30 seconds to go, left in this second period. Duckworth up by a score of 7-0.
And we're holding 4 near fall.
Uh-oh.
There it is.
.208.
So Duckworth stops the bleeding for the Bears.
2 minutes and 8 seconds, Henry Duckworth.
Right there, he had that half in there, deep, with the body press, and he comes up with the big pin to stop the bleeding for the Bruins. So now they're back in pretty,
Well,
I don't want to say safe territory, but
one more win and it's locked up.
For Pleasant Valley, Gage Pio. And for
18
Lehighton,
bouts.
Yep.
Zach Zahner.
Half would be 9 times 6, 54. So
a couple years ago, didn't we see about where it was, and then I can't remember if it was Palmerton or, I think it was Palmerton, came storming back and won, and they were down like 30-some points, and they just boom, 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 rattled off a bunch of pins. So Henry Duckworth puts the Bears up 44-17. So now we have Gage Pio and Zach Zahner. Pio, 3-year wrestler, discipline, and he likes the fun, but he likes the discipline also. His favorite move is the assassin. What he does in the offseason, he races cars, and he loves skiing, lacrosse, and football.
well, Zach Zahner, 7th year of wrestling, keeps him in shape, and he likes being competitive. Double arm bar is his favorite move. He plays football in the off season. His hobbies are hunting, fishing, playing video games, and playing chess. So he's a thinker too. He's a good kid. He played
Chess,
football.
love it.
Played football on the booster club team. A lot of these guys did that I helped coach. Good kids. All right, another scoreless period, and choice goes to Pio. He defers, and Zahner's going to start in a down or defensive position.
Now look at the cool wrestling sneakers Pio has on. It makes me mad that they didn't have cool sneakers when we were wrestling. You know what, George?
He had white or black.
Yep. And they were canvas.
Yeah.
With the rubber, remember the rubber toe?
Yeah.
Okay, so Pio trying to tilt Zach Zahner. I like it when you see these young men and women playing multiple sports, doing multiple things. I know the one young lady on her bio said that she was a competitive cheerleader. You know, and I understand the specialty, you know, when they specialize in one sport, but I like it when they do other things and are more well-rounded. And I think other sports give wrestlers, and, you know, wrestling can help football, football can help wrestling, cross country can help
Oh, I was going to say Zahner's a headlock guy.
Yeah, and he came in, he got that one way off the mat, George.
Oh, so close.
There it is. Nope. Good job by Pio to avoid it.
Still in.
Zahner leaning back. 27 seconds to go.
For near fall. All right. Escape 1. Takedown 3. Near fall 4.
Yeah, and he, with the headlock, he stepped way out of bounds and tripped Pio and used the headlock and threw Pio on his back. Good job by Pio, though, to escape and not give up the pin. Bears need to just be careful, but Lehighton needs to win the rest of the way, pretty much, to pull this one out.
And Zahner trying to stick the armbar in, but the period's going to end with Zach Zahner with an 8-0 lead and choice to Gage Pio. Pio's going to go neutral. I'd watch the headlock if I was Pio.
Yep. So 8-0. Coach yelling for Gage to snap.
Nice.
Snap down on the head.
At tournaments, like they're right in front of you, and I yell something to our girls, and the opponent does it. And I go, not you, not you. Oh, yeah, I was going to say Pio tried a headlock and missed on that. Zahner with the takedown.
But he didn't have it locked up tight.
Oh, he's got the arm bar in. He's got the double arm bar in. And he's got time. He's got to
come out. He's running.
Step over the head. Be patient.
Good job by Pio. Pio really flexible.
Oh, Pio
That
just
was
kind of
good.
rolled into that. Zahner's got to sit, arches back, look at the ceiling, stack a mundo. I don't know, that looks pretty stacked to me. There it is.
Pio will learn from that one.
What does
Good job
Zahner
by
just
Zahner.
say? His favorite move, double arm bar.
Yep.
11 seconds.
There you go,
Zach
look at-
Zahner.
And Zahner's pumped.
So Lehighton stays alive. They're not the reigning
Barely.
champions for nothing, but hey. So you're saying
There's a
still have a chance.
Pleasant Valley Xander Kamen, and for Lehighton Zayden Heckman.
So
Right.
Xander Camus, 5 years he's been wrestling. He likes the physicality, the discipline, and the training and the competition. His favorite move is the half. In the off season, he plays football, rides his bike, and video games, and his favorite hobbies, gaming.
Zayden Heckman, 6th year of wrestling. He likes it because it's fun and entertaining. His favorite move, the cradle. In the off season, he likes to train and he likes football. His hobbies are wrestling, working out, and going outside.
That last bout, I know Gage Pio got pinned, but I like the way he handled himself after. He got up, shook hands, didn't cry, didn't throw a fit, just walked off, said, okay, I'm going to learn from this. I like that.
You know, Pleasant Valley needs one win.
Heckman and Camus going head-to-head here at 87 pounds. I look for that a lot at this level. I know the real little kids, you know, it's still very emotional and you cry, and even for some of the older kids. But as you start getting up through the weight classes, I look to see how they are sportsmanship-wise and those kinds of things. Shake hands, you know, do all that kind of stuff. I always appreciate that.
Choice to Heckman, who defers. And going to be a warning on Heckman, I believe.
Two young men here, Heckman and Camus, pretty evenly matched up.
Zayden Heckman, a man of his word, tried to cradle. Just that tight waist.
Has that arm broken down. Good job by Camus. Has to get back up to his base.
It's always encouraging. Coach yells, "You got to move."
Say, Coach, I'm trying.
I know, it's always insult to injury in my mind when you're getting the crap kicked out of you and you get banged for stalling.
When I was out there, probably 90% of the time, I didn't hear what my coach was telling me,
Yeah.
unless I looked over, you know? But they could yell and I was in the zone, but if I looked over, then I could tell. But
Now, Heckman's got an arm bar, but he's got to get that other wrist, the other arm. He's not going to be able to turn him with only the arm bar.
yeah, Camus is going to get hit with stalling soon. You know, Camus
And he already has a warning. There it is.
hit with stalling point.
Yep, and 1 point to Heckman.
Had the warning, then the point.
And that original stalling warning was when Heckman came out like a house of fire. Right off the whistle.
And then Camus backed up. Camus, nice spin drill there. One nothing coming up on a minute left. Camus needs some points here. He needs to turn Heckman. Now, is this Grace Heckman's older brother?
Yes.
So wrestling runs in the family. I love it.
Noses run in my family.
Every time, Church always has those couple that get me.
Oop, stalling warning now on Heckman.
So that's a warning, so Heckman has to be careful. Get hit again, then we have it tied up at 1 with 15 seconds left in regulation.
Oh, and there's a pump handle.
Wow. So a stalling point decides it. That has to break your heart if you're Xander Camus.
And that is Zayden.
But it keeps Lehighton's
Winner by
hopes
decision,
alive.
Zayden Heckman.
But that was
92.
just a decision. Again, Camus. A learning experience for him.
Wrestling at 92 pounds, Carter Williams for Pleasant Valley and Ty Lamasso for Lehighton.
So Carter Williams, wrestling 5 years. He likes wrestling because it makes him stronger. He likes the mat return in the cradle, plays rugby, mountain bikes, plays football, and he wrestles also in the off season. Hobbies, he races cars and he loves video games. And Lamasso gets the quick takedown.
Yep, and Ty, 7th year of wrestling.
Wow.
He likes how competitive the matches are. His favorite move is the headlock. In the off-season, he plays football, flag football, track, soccer, and wrestling for Team 209.
Wow.
Oh, he's got his hand under the shoulder blade.
Scott.
His hobbies are playing video games, riding bike, hanging out with his friends, hanging out with his godfather, Gio. Oh, there he just took it out, and there's the fall.
You know when you're stacked up
the
like
time?
that, and the coach is
45
like, coach is losing his mind.
Winner by fall, 45 seconds.
You got him stacked
Ty
up.
Lamasso.
Yeah, there, right there, he took the hand out. He actually had the hand under the shoulder blade, and he was smart enough to know that he had to take that out.
And that's a big win and a big pin for the Indians here.
Wrestling at 97
now it's
pounds
44 to
for Pleasant Valley,
32.
Cassidy Nelson, and for Lehighton, Camden Moyer.
So Cassie Nelson, been wrestling 3 years. She thinks it's fun. She likes to be competitive. Her favorite move is the gator roll. What she does in the off season, she wrestles, and her hobbies are wrestling. So she's dedicated, man. She's into it.
Yeah, and I saw her in warm-ups picking up her partner and just like it was nothing. Camden Moyer, 4th year of wrestling. He likes wrestling because it gets him in shape, compete. Favorite move, the headlock. In the off season, he plays football, baseball, and wrestles. Hobbies, riding his four-wheeler and spending time with his family, hunting and fishing.
I got a feeling that Cassie Nelson's one tough customer.
Yeah. Nice double leg shot. Nice sprawl, though, by Cassidy. Moyer with the shot.
She knows what she's doing. You can tell.
And they're off the mat.
She's a young lady I think we're going to have to keep our eye on coming up through the youth and high school ranks. She's going to make some noise. Look at that takedown. Uh-oh. Time runs out.
Choice to... I thought choice to Moyer, but... Yep. He's going to go neutral.
You know, and I watch her, and she just seems so composed. Like, she doesn't seem to panic. She just shows me a lot of composure. That's what I love about this, George. You get to see, like we were talking about, young stars.
Oh!
Wow. She's quick. Camden Moyer, he's a tough customer, too. These two going at it. A minute to go here in this second period. Nelson on top, 6-0. Don't reach back. Saw Moyer reach back, and Ricky Fraunheiser said at the same time, don't reach back. She had that arm lever. Let out the head and brought Moyer back down to the mat. Breaks him down again, 30 seconds to go in the second period. Man, she's physical, George.
Yeah. And she's trying to sink a half in.
Cassidy Nelson, I'm going to keep
Ooh,
that
there's
name.
full.
Keep that name in the back of my memory here. I got a feeling she's going to be a future district regional champ for the girls in high school wrestling.
All right, and choice to Nelson. He's going to go neutral.
Another young lady who was an outstanding wrestler for East Stroudsburg North, Andy Bybo, wrestled boys throughout most of her high school career. And then she did damage placing in states when girls wrestling became sanctioned in Pennsylvania. And now she wrestled at Cedar Crest College, finished 6th in the region.
Nice.
At 117 pounds, and she's also an official. So these young ladies doing big things in wrestling. Moyer in on that shot, but Nelson fighting it off, pressing down on the head. And now she spins behind for a takedown.
All right, Moyer's got to do something here. He's given up a major decision at this point.
In our last two weight classes, 122, 162, there are forfeits, one for Pleasant Valley, one for Lehighton.
Yeah.
So they'll cancel out, right? No, both for Pleasant Valley?
Yeah, Pleasant Valley's forfeiting the last two. However,
Okay. Oh, that's right.
I think they're going to bump Bruno up the wrestle score, Patty, and give Witt the forfeit.
Okay, thanks, sir. Yeah, I wrote that wrong. I wrote that in the wrong
All right,
thing.
major decision there.
Big win by the Bears' Cassidy Nelson.
We've got major decision, Cassidy Nelson.
Moira has nothing to be ashamed of. He was wrestled tough, but she was
Is this
really tough.
107 here, Chris?
Very impressive.
All right, so let's see.
49-32.
Nope, they're going to send him out against Witt. Wow.
Sorry, 48-32.
Wrestling at 107.
This could
for
end up
Pleasant
50 to
Valley,
48.
Chris Bruno
Lehighton.
and Lehighton Kale Witt.
So Chris Bruno, 3 years of wrestling. He likes wrestling because it boosts his confidence. His favorite move is a cement job. He plays football and baseball in the off season, and his hobbies are sports and gaming. Uh-oh.
Yep, and that was,
Did his head hit the floor?
yeah, but it was clean. I mean, they
Right. It wasn't-
stopped and
right.
his head hit the mat, and then it bounced out on the floor. Cale Witt, 7th year of wrestling. He likes wrestling because he likes winning, and it's fun. Double leg blast, his favorite move. Wrestles for Team 209. He plays football, he's a quarterback, and his hobbies, playing sports, fishing, playing outside.
Hope Bruno gets back in there. And
Yeah.
our King of the Ridge sponsors, our gold sponsors, Lehighton Kia, located in Lehighton. Pin down your new ride at Lehighton Kia. Go-Getters Handyman Services, LLC, also in Lehighton. One call does it all. And the Rappa Law Office in Lehighton, planning for your future and protecting your rights. The 5th Generation Company in Lehighton. Contact them for all your residential and commercial needs. And Penn Teledata, terrific with internet services in Palmerton. Speed is our business. And your silver sponsors, Rentschler Chevrolet, located on 873 in Slatington, also on North Walnut Street in Slatington, Neff's National Bank in Palmerton, and George's Busing, also in Palmerton. So George Ebert does a lot. He's a wrestling coach. He drives a bus. He does all
Yeah.
this stuff, you know?
Yeah. Looks like Bruno's going to be okay.
I hope so.
Yeah, me too.
Because this is a pivotal bout right here. All right, we'll take a quick break and nope, we'll stay here. Bruno is up to his feet. He bounced back very quickly, so good to see that. I like the hand given by the Lehighton crowd behind us. Good show of sportsmanship. My dad always told me, be a good sport or don't play sports at all.
I like that.
All right. So we have Camden Moyer, who lost to Cassie Nelson at last bout, cheering on his teammate, Chris Bruno. Cale Witt going head-to-head here at 107 pounds. Witt in quick on the takedown. Wow, Witt's very physical. 30 seconds to go in the first period, now up 3-0.
Going head lever to the arm bar.
George, you think that took a little steam out of Chris Bruno when he hit his
I
head
don't
on the
think
mat?
so. I don't know. He seems to be doing all right. Arm bar in. Oh and a half. Gonna run out of time. Potentially dangerous. 2 seconds. So all Bruno's got to do is not give up a major decision.
Yep. And that's what the coaches are saying. Just hang in there, young man. Tough it out. But Witt, very, very physical. Witt takes him down, lets him up. 1 point escape for Bruno. Cale Witt, very, very physical, gets another takedown. Whoa. Wow, he shot out of a cannon. Bruno banged up again.
All right. Now, second injury time, Witt's choice after this.
So if Witt would win by technical fall, then Lehighton would pull it out 49-48 by my calculations.
Yep, if he pins, it'll be 50-48. Major decision ties it up. Is that it? Yep, that's it. All right, 50-48 it is.
Oh, hate to see it.
Yeah.
Young guy getting hurt. Hopefully he's okay.
Cale Witt, winner by injury default.
Hate to see that. Hope he's okay. So that's a 6-point victory for Lehighton, makes it 48-38. And then our last.
Yeah, that score's
bounce.
not right. There it is. They fixed it.
Wow, what a comeback by Lehighton.
Ulster Patty win by forfeit.
All right, and Vinny, it's a shame we didn't get to see Vinny Summers wrestle. First-year wrestler, had a heck of a year.
Yeah, just, wow, what a comeback by the Indians, huh?
Vincent Summers, winner by forfeit.
So they defend their King of the Ridge crown. So 48-44 after 122, and then after this forfeit to Vinny Summers, it'll be 50-48 in favor of Lehighton. Wow, what a comeback, George, huh?
About it.
Incredible comeback by the Indians. The Bears, though, they came out on fire. They come out, boom, 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 boom. They had a pin, another pin, a tech fall, a pin, a pin, a a pin, and then all of a sudden Colin Keller pulled out a big, big win over Valentino Shoop, 6-4, and made it 38-0. And then Zeke Snyder, though, that's the match that turned the tide as Zeke Snyder come up with a pin and got Lehighton on the board with 6 points. 38-6 was the final. In that, 38-6 was the score after that final with Griffin and Snyder. So we'll be back with a recap coming up after Bob takes his foot out of his mouth in just a moment, right here on BRC 13 Sports. Bob Matthews, George Ebert back here at Pleasant Valley High School Gymnasium, where the Lehighton Indians make a tremendous comeback to win their second consecutive King of the Ridge Wrestling Championship. And George, very impressive. And basically, Pleasant Valley, the Bruins came out and won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The first 7 matchups in that Colin Keller-Valentino Shoot match. That was a big one. And I thought when Keller pulled out that 6-4 win over Shoop, who's a real tough customer, I thought, I think the Bruins are going to go on and maybe pull this out.
I was calculating in my head exactly how many they had to win.
But Zeke Snyder really stopped the bleeding there as he came up with a huge win, a pin over a tough Gage O'Griffin in 2 minutes and 29 seconds, and then it was 38-6 at that point. Yep. So let's go back and recap everything. And George, you love doing the recap. I'll let you. I've been talking enough.
Well, I said to the Pleasant Valley coach, they did what they had to do. They came out of the gate and they got some pins. All right, Avali Rodriguez got a fall in 2 minutes and 49 seconds of 44. 48 pounds, Nicholas Musto with a 52-second pin. 52 pounds, a technical fall by J.L. Jernigan, 16-0 and 246. And they just kept it rolling from there for the next couple. 56 pounds. Yep, Buck O'Griffin got a fall over Weston Steckel, 57 seconds. 60 pounds, Landon Haney with the 1 minute and 30-second pin. All right, 63 pounds, Brady Steinmetz with a fall in 3 minutes and 14 seconds. And then at 66, all right, Valentino Shoop wrestled well, but Colin Keller 6-4 on a decision.
And that's where I thought that Pleasant Valley was going to maybe hold on to beat and upset Lehighton, because that was a heck of a match between two really, really great wrestlers. But here's where Zeke Snyder, we talked about it in the you and I before we even got on the air. Snyder lost some weight to get down to 63, but then they asked him to move up because he's such a tough kid, and he came through.
Yeah,
a huge win, and that pin I think really swung the momentum in Lehighton at that point.
Absolutely, and Zeke's family, so I can say this, he just goes out and it doesn't faze him if he's up 2 weight classes. Just goes out and does what he does, And as you said, a fall in 2 minutes 29 seconds at 69 pounds.
And then the next bout with Avery Hugart over Liam DeVat, that was one of those that was back and forth, and it looked like DeVat was in control over there on the far side of the mat and could get more back points or maybe even a fall. Next thing you know, Hugart played Houdini and turned that one around and got a pin on his own, and that I think was the one that pretty much
Lehighton knew then that,
that they
had a chance.
That they had a really, really good chance.
All right, 75 pounds then, Johnny Fisher with a 16-1 tech fall over Emil Vukal. And is that a surprise to you, Bob? I know,
Yeah, Vukal was tough. He's a tough kid. Fisher, that lineup right there, right, with Snyder, Hugart, and Fisher was just unbelievable, because they took care of some really, really good Pleasant Valley Bruin wrestlers.
Yep.
And that was the difference.
Then it's 78. All right, Henry Duckworth got the Bruins back in the win column with a fall at 2 minutes and 8 seconds. At 82, Zach Zahner came out and headlocked a couple times, and then got his favorite move, the double arm bar for the fall, 3 minutes and 41 seconds in.
Yeah, and we saw a lot of those, George, the double arm bars today.
Yeah.
How many stacks did we see? Like 3 or 4 that led to pins, right?
Yep. And how about this? Who knew this was going to be so big? If you would have said, Zayden Heckman winning 1-0 was like one of the keys, it really was.
Right.
Zayden Heckman of Lehighton gets the win on an escape at 87 pounds. Ty Labasso, and I just got to say, I know Ty's family, but Ty is as Brian Snyder, one of the coaches, would say, he wrestles like a college kid. He goes out, very methodical, doesn't get a lot of falls. He just goes out and does his moves. And here today, he came up big with the pin in 45 seconds, 92 pounds. Camden Moyer, major decision loss. However, not a fall.
Right.
All right.
And Cassidy Nelson was
she
so
was
impressive.
Yep. Yes, she was.
Keep that name in right there in the front of your mind, because
Yeah.
I think she's going to be something really, really special in the high school and college ranks.
Maybe she can move to Lehighton and
George, tampering.
But Cale Witt, all right, came out 107 pounds and got the injury default victory over Chris Bruno, and we hope Chris Bruno is okay. But, I honestly thought maybe they'd bump Bruno up, but that's a lot of weight to give up. Going from,
but Cale Witt, and he won by default, but he was dominating that match because he was so aggressive from the opening whistle.
He was on his way.
Yep, and he just kept bringing it. And Bruno a little off balance, and then unfortunately he hit his head on the mat and bounced off and hit his head a little bit on the gym floor and then hit his head again. So I think it was an excellent move by the training staff to stop it and just say, okay.
And it went so quickly. I mean, Jerome Scarpati got the forfeit at 122 pounds. Jerome's first year of wrestling, and he thinks it's fun, and he gets to hang out with his friends. His favorite move's the high crotch. He plays football in the off-season. Heck of a football player, and he likes to hunt, fish, and play sports. Then Vinny Summers finishes things out with
another
the
first year, right?
Yep, first year. Actually, he says second. I think it's his first. How about this, Bob? Likes wrestling because it helps him with football.
Yep.
All right. Favorite move, the spladle or the cradle. He's not particular. All right. And he in the off-season plays football. His hobbies, guitar and football.
All right, and that was fun. And we always talk about how much fun it is to do these youth tournaments and these youth championship matches and everything else. And we love doing high school and we love doing the districts, but these add to it, right? Because you're seeing our future stars, our future District 11 champions, our future regional and maybe state champions, and
but
that's what
it's
all
never
about.
over.
No,
I mean, it went right down to the last bout today, and that's how the championship should be.
Yep, and that was a heck of a comeback by the Indians, who win their second King of the Ridge championship in a row. So for the entire BRC 13 Sports crew, I'm Bob Matthews for George Ebert. Thank you so much for following BRC 13 Sports. We really appreciate it. Have a great rest of the week, and we'll see you back here real soon.